And hello everybody, we are back here at the Great American Bash in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the Civic Arena. Bilskie back here with you. Got tag team action here as part of the Great American Bash. Pittsburgh Civic Arena, of course, the home of the Pittsburgh Penguins, and tonight, on this July the 8th, the home of the Great American Bash. We've seen a lot of great matches, a lot of great events here in the Great American Bash so far. Of course, we saw Tampa Stadium and that huge event, a near record crowd at Tampa Stadium. As now Perez and Zbyszko, they double team of Brad Armstrong. He goes to work on the arm. And of course, last night at the Dorton Arena, Neil ET87 with another great promoted event there at the Dorton Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina. And right back here at Pittsburgh. And speaking of Pittsburgh, the Western States champion Larry Zbyszko, I wouldn't say Pittsburgh's favorite son. I think that moniker might belong to one living legend, Bruno Sammartino, but I'm sure he probably has a smattering of fans here at the Pittsburgh Civic Arena. Snap suplex by Larry Zbyszko, floater for the cover. One count only. Mentioned the Great American Bash rolling on, of course, here on this July the 8th in Pittsburgh, tomorrow at the UIC Pavilion in Chicago. And Zbyszko gloating a little bit here to this Pittsburgh crowd. And, much to my surprise, actually getting a nice ovation. There's now a collar and elbow with now Tim Horner, who got the switch. He's been tagged in. He's just manhandling Larry Zbyszko. As now Zbyszko now takes control. And, well, it's a great equalizer right there. If the guy can't see it, he can't really do anything. Modified bulldog maneuver there by Zbyszko. You know, the tag team specialists, of course, Tim Horner and Brad Armstrong. We're going to see the continuity of the team of nice big back body drop there, a double version of Al Perez and Larry Zbyszko. We will see how the continuity will work in their corner. See Gary Hart at ringside. Of course, July 10th, the big pay-per-view with the ultimate confrontation between the total package Lex Luger and the World Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair. Also, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes looks to regain the United States Heavyweight Championship. And a bit of revenge against a former pupil, student if you will, and one Barry Windham. And I think for the first time ever, we will have the first Prince of Darkness death match, because, well, we don't have a triple cage Tower of Doom that we can have in this event. So we are going to attempt to have the first ever Prince of Darkness death match between Kevin Sullivan and gorgeous Jimmy Garvin as part of that Baltimore Bash. And of course, U.S. Tag Team Championship will be on the line. Jim Cornette barred from ringside, as the Fantastics will defend against the former champions, the Midnight Express. Nice slam there by Al Perez. Also, the NWA World Tag Team Championship on the line. Nice knee drop there by Perez. NWA World Tag Team Championship will also be on the line, as Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard will defend their belts against Sting and Nikita Koloff. And this is a new move that Perez has been using. Sort of a spinning drop maneuver he calls the Alley-copter, as he drops him straight down. Of course, it's been known in other manifestations as the Razor's Edge or Outsider's Edge. Now Perez calls it the Alley-copter. Sure. Nice big back body drop there by Tim Horner, who kicks Zbyszko right in the back. And Horner doing the right thing here, getting the tag and getting the fresh man in the ring. Zbyszko now with a slam, goes down for the cover. Oh, one count only. There's Zbyszko, the clubbing blow across the back. And Brad Armstrong fights back with a knee lift there, sends Zbyszko down to the canvas. Well, here in Pittsburgh, as I mentioned, we have a huge card here at the Great American Bash. Nice snap suplex by Brad Armstrong. You'll see Ron Garvin go one-on-one with Rick Steiner. See a Rock and Roll Express sheep herder showdown. We saw a bloody affair at Tampa Stadium not too long ago. Watch out for Al Perez. And he nails Armstrong and throws him right off. Zbyszko drops that elbow. And now Zbyszko, taking advantage of the situation, will most likely take Armstrong to the corner. No reversal. Nice block. Back into the corner they go. A double team effort here by the team of Zbyszko and Perez. Now we knew that Armstrong and Horner, a nice belly-to-belly suplex by Al Perez. We thought that the continuity between the Lightning Express would show through here, but so far it has been the tag team continuity of Perez and Zbyszko that has really been surprising this, well, certainly surprising me. And I'm sure surprising this crowd here at the Pittsburgh Civic Arena. Nice forearm shiver there by Perez. Irish whip in. And a high back body drop. Perez now down for the cover. Nice chin lock there by Al Perez. Of course, Perez and Brad Armstrong have one-on-one matches signed throughout the Great American Bash. One most notably that has already been signed will be in Greensboro as part of the July 16th event. Brad Armstrong now trying to stump a mud hole right through Al Perez. And a reversal into a clothesline from the left side. Takes Armstrong down. Could be it here. No, Armstrong kicked out. Well, fans, here tonight at the Great American Bash in Pittsburgh, the main event, a tag team mega match between Lex Luger, the Total Package, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, as they battle the world champion Ric Flair and the United States champion Barry Windham. That's still to come. As now Zbyszko and Perez get the switch and some double teaming there. As Zbyszko looks like, yep, he's going for a camel clutch here. As he took some tips from the Sheik. Will he get the submission? No. Armstrong gets out of it. Figured a way to escape there. Nice resourceful move by Armstrong to get out of it. Now he's right back up on his feet. Plus, fans, we will also see a match for the World Tag Team belts as Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard will defend against the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors. Tim Horner in there, kind of letting his emotions get the best of him there. I believe he inadvertently hit his partner. As now, Perez and Zbyszko doing the switch again. Double team maneuver here. Drop toe hold into an elbow. Very reminiscent of the Midnight Express, I might add. Armbar now. Really cranking on it, and then drives that arm and the shoulder down into the canvas. And he goes for it again. Plus, we'll see a six-man tag team bout with Sting, Nikita Koloff, and Dr. Death Steve Williams as they will battle the Russians, Ivan Koloff and the Russian Assassin, and their tag team partner, Captain Redneck Dick Murdoch. That and so much more still to come here in Pittsburgh as part of the Great American Bash on tour. And I got to say here, Brad Armstrong will be well served to try to get a tag as soon as he can. Or Al Perez and Pittsburgh's favorite son, well, maybe not favorite son, I guess that would be Bruno Sammartino. Perez and Zbyszko are going to walk right through the Lightning Express here. And again, tag team wrestling so huge here in the NWA, especially here at the era of 1988, is now Brad Armstrong fighting back. So, Larry Zbyszko. What are we going to see here? Zbyszko going for his patented swinging neck breaker. No shake, rattle, and roll there, just simply neck breaker. Hooks the leg, could be it here. No! Oh, only a 2 count. I don't know what Perez is doing in there. He's going to deliver a vertical suplex. Zbyszko now. Shots to the midsection here. And now it's the Lightning Express now with the double team effort. Snapmare into a neck snap and over the top. An elbow by Tim Horner. 2 count only. Larry Zbyszko came out of that one. Nice tag team maneuver, tandem maneuver by the Lightning Express. Thought that may have been it there. Larry Zbyszko came out of it. And now Tim Horner going to the top. Oh my goodness! What a maneuver! I've never seen Horner do that before. Unbelievable maneuver, but somehow Zbyszko with a back heel trip. Unbelievable. We'll have to check that out on the replay. Hopefully we got a good replay of that. I don't know what you call it. It looked like a 450 splash. He's paying for it now. Zbyszko drives that knee off the Irish whip into the midsection. Down for the press. Oh, Tim Horner kicked out. Great tag team action here in our second event here at the Great American Bash in Pittsburgh. Oh, it looked like a back body drop, but it was a drop kick in midair by Tim Horner. Zbyszko reverses with an arm wrench into a clothesline. It looked for a minute as if the Lightning Express were going to kick it in high gear and try to put this thing away, but now it is the team of Perez and Zbyszko back in the driver's seat. As I mentioned earlier, tag team haven here in the NWA. Leg drop by Perez. Down for the press. This could be it. No, Horner kicks out. These two teams here, the Sheep Herders, the Fantastics, the Midnight Express, the Rock and Roll Express, the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, the Powers of Pain, Ivan Koloff and the Russian Assassin. I don't think ever in the history of the NWA has the tag team scene been so prevalent, so rich as it is now. Any one of these two teams, of course, Lightning Express, co-holders currently of the Florida State Tag Team Championship. Zbyszko addressing his people here at the Pittsburgh Civic Arena. And hey guys, also in the comments here on this video, and on most videos, let me know if you like the commentary, if you want me to keep doing it, or if you'd rather have it house show style and have no commentary. I'm good with either way. Down for the press, Zbyszko on top. Oh, Tim Horner again kicked out. I'll tell you what, Tim Horner might not be the biggest dog in the fight, but sometimes it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but size of the fight in the dog, so to speak, as the old saying says. What is this? A reverse suplex almost into a modified, I don't know what that was, to be honest with you. Looked like a modified suplex of some sort. Perez reverses the whip over the top. And now Larry Zbyszko. Did I see Perez? And that's Zbyszko. Nice suplex by Zbyszko as he sends Horner into the corner. And now tagging in once again, the Latin sensation Al Perez. And a waistlock into a takedown. Now once again, working on the neck. That's why the wrestlers work out their necks as much as they do. For situations just like that. Once again working on that neck with a leg drop. Down with a cover. He didn't grapevine the leg though. Nope. And Tim Horner came right out the back door, so to speak. So now it is Perez looking to be a little frustrated now. I'm sure he thought that was it. And now it is Perez looking for one of his patented maneuvers. He calls it the alley-copter, which is a modified edge. This might be it. It is. Wow. He has been using that move here of late, and not many people, if any, have gotten up from that new maneuver, that finishing maneuver by Al Perez. He nailed Tim Horner with it as we take a look at the action that just went down a little bit earlier on. And there was the move that actually happened earlier, but I don't think he went down for the cover. A lot of near falls in this. Great tag team action here at the Great American Bash. But it was the team of Al Perez and Larry Zbyszko with that maneuver right there. He calls it the alley-copter, a modified power bomb edge maneuver. And the referee calls him up with the 3 count. Your winners, the team of Al Perez and Larry Zbyszko along with Gary Hart. And we'll be back right after this timeout.